asked all the time, what does drams mean? What is drams? First and foremost, it's pronounced drams.
Not drums.
Not drums.
What you got in your dram? What you got on your arm? What you doing for cause? How you doing on your frequent flyer miles? Life is too short to let it all pass you by. We stay at destinations, planes in the sky. We social media stars, smoking Cuban cigars. Up at the bar, sipping black Maple Hill. Classic brim, rock the finest of linen. Exit the party, step in Maserati. We took an oath to stay fly. From Minnesota to Dubai and everything in between. Be inspired to live your dreams by the one and only Drams team.
Would you care for a dram?
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all?
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Sticking a Bump.
This is episode 3
Yo.
of this whack ass weak ass podcast.
Yeah, it is weak as hell, but
as hell.
we enjoy doing it, and we're gonna keep doing it because it's fun.
It's fun, man.
And whoever rocking with us,
For sure. And
we appreciate you.
And so far, so good, man. A lot of the views and stuff coming from the people, and we appreciate all that.
Appreciate you.
For sure.
Yo. But on a serious note, you sounding kind of sniffly over there. What's going on, bro?
Well, first of
Don't
all,
play.
It ain't Delta.
Don't play.
I'm flying Delta next week.
Don't play.
But it ain't Delta. I'm over here got these nickel slick ass allergies, man, and I'm going through it.
Okay,
I've been
they better be allergies.
Man, I chew all over your weak ass.
Yeah, okay. All
I
right.
chew. Get all over you.
Okay.
But no,
All
I'm
right.
good, man. Just allergies, man. Allergy season. It seems like the freaking the air quality's been garbage for the last.
No, I
couple
think
weeks.
I'd heard there's some fires up in Canada or something
yeah.
messing up the air quality.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on,
been
but it looks
muggy, too.
hazy and everything
It's
outside.
been
Yeah.
real muggy and hot, and then my allergies has been kicking my butt. But I'm here, man. Doesn't matter.
Let's do it.
We gonna
Let's
get
get it.
through this. I'm a big boy out here in these streets. Bad boy, baby.
Hey, take that.
Take
Hey,
that.
but check it. Let's get down to business here, man. What we smoking on? We got the Underground cigar.
The Underground Maduro.
You said Underground.
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 Underground Maduro.
Underground.
Yes, and then I'm over here smoking on this Rocky Patel,
Okay.
12 year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All right.
nice and
Let me
aged.
see. Let me see what we got here. Let's see. Okay, we got the cutter right here.
Yeah.
Let's
Man,
cut this bad boy.
Go ahead and cut mine too. I got the
Smoke
fancy
it.
one.
Yeah, that was messy.
I don't like the way you cut that.
That was messy, bro. I'm gonna need another cut. What's wrong with this?
Oh man, you ain't doing it right.
Oh, man, come on now.
Big
I do this.
You got them big ass fingers. That's why. This man got some.
Always
fingers.
talking crazy, man. Always talking crazy.
Number punchers. All right.
And then we also got some of the good stuff.
Yes.
We brought the Blantons out today, y'all.
for episode 3. It's
We
a
brought-
milestone episode for us.
It's a milestone.
Milestone episode for us.
We got the Blantons today, y'all.
Yes, we pouring that good
We
stuff.
pouring that good
I
stuff.
call it liquid gold.
Liquid Gold.
Yes.
Let's see. This is O
Oh,
series. Oh, okay.
yeah, man. Go ahead and hit
Okay,
that. hit
let's
that. Man,
pour,
we got-
let's pour a little bit. Let's
Yeah.
pour a dram.
Hey,
Let us pour a dram.
Let us pour a dram. And your dram may not be bigger than mine.
I got you, bro. I got you.
All right. Look
Yeah,
at that, bro. Hold on,
look
that's-
at that. Look at that. Well, you gonna measure it? Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't trust you with this Blandons, man. I gotta, it's
Man, I got you,
gotta
bro.
make sure everything is everything. So look, man,
Salute.
salute. Let's see if we can get a good. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. The last episode, it was clunk.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was kinda bad,
Yeah,
man.
you better quit getting them glasses from the dollar store,
I
brother.
had to step my game up.
I'm glad you did.
I stepped my game up.
I'm glad you did.
I felt people was laughing at my glass selection last time
Mm.
because of the sound that it made. So we make sure that
That's good.
coming through.
That's good. That's
so we go
good.
ahead. We gonna light this.
Let's light up
All right.
and let's get it cracking.
Oh,
Let's talk.
Let's talk, man. Last time I teased a little, little topic about
What's on your mind?
relationships.
Why do you always say it like that, man?
Because it just seems like you're supposed to do
No,
it.
you're freaking me out. You freaking people out. People tuning out as soon as you say that.
relationships.
Oh God.
So, yes, let's talk about relationships, man. Let's talk about
What about relationships?
Well, I mean, I feel like, it's people, asking about certain topics, right? So, for instance, when we posted the last skit of episode 2, a young lady said, "You guys, we want to know more about, relationships and different things." So she posted that to our Drams account. That's Drams EST 2019 on Instagram. So please follow if you have not. Always posting different content when we go out of town, and you guys know when we drop the podcast, stuff like that. So please follow if you have not. But she asked a question on that, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna bring that up.
What was her question?
She wants to know our perspective on relationships. So what I'm gonna do is
that's deep water right there.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I want to spin it, right? I want to say
let's spin it. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna say let's talk about what you think women and men expect in a relationship.
What women and men expect?
Like, so you could be have different perspectives.
100% different perspectives.
So what do you think? What do you think? Like, women expect from a man, and then from our perspective, what do we expect from a woman?
Okay, well, I'll start off like this, and I want to help you ladies. Okay, first and foremost, I forgot the question you didn't ask me already, but I want to help you ladies. We're gonna just jump in here and start helping you ladies.
Helping you ladies.
First and foremost, I think a mistake that women make is you get your game and you start learning everything you know about men from other women. This is a huge mistake. Huge mistake. If you want to know about men, you have to have men in your life teaching you about what men want, what men like. But the problem is too many of y'all are talking to each other, and it literally is the blind leading the blind when it comes to what men need, what men like.
But hold on, let me ask you this. I honestly feel like they don't give a damn.
There is some of that. I feel like they're so focused on their feelings, and what they want, that they never really step back and think what their man may want. Well, I think
for not everybody, of course.
No, not everybody. And just so you know, little disclaimer. Wish we had that little lady that speaks real fast at the end of them drug commercials.
Maybe we can have Siri do it.
Maybe have Siri do it. Right. Anything that we share right now, first of all, is our opinion based on our experience, and is not a generalization. We know there are outliers to everything that we're discussing right now.
Sure.
So,
For sure.
With that said, I think a lot of the conditioning for the women who fall in this category has to do with Disney, has to do with, and I'm not knocking Disney or nothing like that. I just mean like just the media spin. Ever since I was a kid, at least what I've seen is depicted on television is a woman in distress or something like that, and then there's some prince that's supposed to come and make her whole life better, and everything she's ever wanted is going to be embodied in this one person, and you live happily ever after, right off into the sunset. He's my knight in shining armor. Bullshit.
It's 100% bullshit.
It's 1000% bullshit. And I know a lot of people kind of subscribe to this notion, but newsflash. First of all, you're never going to find everything that you feel you want embodied in one person. It is not possible. I personally believe in the 80-20 rule. Some people say the 85-15 rule, where you'll find someone who's compatible with you, and you may get 80% of the things you want in a person in that individual.
But I think that the older you get, your style and your preference and it just changes. Like,
yeah,
and
you get more realistic.
But also I think it depends on the type of man you're dealing with too. Like, some men like certain things.
Right.
The problem I see a lot of times is a lot of, females, they believe they're the perfect fit for every single man.
No.
So I feel
that's
like
not even close to true.
Because you see a lot of people, a lot of women post like, I'm a good woman, so why don't he want me, right? And I say to myself, well, one or two things. You might not meet his definition of a good woman.
1,000%.
Okay? And if you're such a good woman, then why don't he want you? So it has to be a disconnect somewhere. Apparently you're not what he wants, but you assume that you're the best thing for him because of you being a woman. I'm a good woman. Like, oh,
that's a relative term.
Like,
because what's good for one person may not be good for somebody else, right?
It drives me insane.
And it all depends on where the man is in his life. What a man needs in his 20s is totally different from what a man needs in his 40s, right? And having been in my 20s before and now in my 40s, I can attest to the fact that is 100% true.
See, my shit is simple, man. I'm at a spot in my life, all I want is to travel and have a woman that looks good.
Shallow how?
I'm shallow, but it's not really shallow though, right?
I'm just messing with you, man.
No, because it's like,
if that's what you need, that's what you need.
It's like I don't need anything else. Like I don't need anything else.
Yeah.
I don't need anything. I'm not the needy type when it comes down to having a woman do stuff for me. I can do everything for myself.
Well, to that point, we were raised to know how to cook, clean, and do all of that domestic shit, so from a traditional standpoint, we're not really looking for that.
No, I don't need that.
I don't need that. I can cook and grill. I can cook better than most,
most people I know.
Exactly. When it comes to all of that, someone has to be able to bring something different to the table for a guy like me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because those aren't the things that I feel like I need at all.
Yeah, me neither.
So I think, first of all, to help ladies, number one, don't ask women what men need. You ask men this question. This is something you ask your father, your uncles, whatever.
Or someone you're actually with.
Or someone you're actually with.
Ask that man, what do you need?
You made a statement earlier that you don't think they care.
Yeah. Didn't give a damn at all.
To the point I was making earlier, I think a lot of it has to do with women who fall in this category aren't conditioned to care. Because again, the man's job is to come into my life and make my life better, improve my life. That's the mindset of women this way.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is that's not true. It's been romanticized and all of that kind of stuff. But in real life, men have feelings too. But we're not made to feel like our feelings are important.
We're not, and it's a shame. Because we just get the short end of the stick, man, every single time. And then when the problem is so crazy because we're programmed not to have emotions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're programmed not to have emotions. We're programmed to do this, programmed to do that. And then and like you said, I think the female, since we're programmed that way, it's just like a trickle down effect that they say, well, shit, they're not supposed to have feelings anyway, so why should I give a damn about their feelings? I'm just gonna do me, and he better care about mine.
Yeah, and if you approach a relationship where you actually believe that it's the job of someone else to make you happy, number one, or number two, it's the job of someone else to fulfill your needs, you're starting off on the wrong foot anyways. I personally don't want to be involved with anybody that's relying on me emotionally. I want to be able to support you emotionally, but I am not responsible for your emotions. That is a lot of baggage. That is a lot of responsibility, and I am not Jesus. I can't do that.
I don't take emotions well. Like I when someone's emotional to me, I don't know how to take it. Like I just and I try like
that's because you're an asshole.
Well, yeah, I am an asshole. We've already established that in episode 1. but I just don't know how to take it. Like, I don't know how to, if say for instance someone's crying, right? I'm really awkward with saying it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know how to do that. I'm not good at that at all.
Yeah, no, well,
Consoling.
people have emotions. Everyone has emotions. Men have emotions. Women have emotions, and I think women get kind of tagged with the emotional creature and all that. Me personally, emotions don't bother me. I'm perfectly okay with other people having emotions. The issue I tend to have is, how do you manifest those emotions? How do you deal with your emotions, right? I tend to be more black and white in terms of how I reason, and in terms of how I just kind of see the world.
Illogical. I'm just you just
I try to use logic first,
yeah.
and let my emotions kind of follow that. But if you're the kind of person that we deem as emotional, you tend to lead with your emotions, and therefore you make a lot of impulsive decisions.
Yep.
Flying, just reacting to your emotions all the time. So you spend all your time being reactive.
Yep.
And then you have to spend a lot of time apologizing later, because you may have done something just based off emotion that you didn't mean later. So that makes it tricky when you're dealing with someone who is manifesting a lot of emotions.
Yeah. And like I said, again, I don't know how to deal with that. Okay. I just look and I try really hard to be sincere, but it's hard for me because I am not, I don't know. I just can't deal with it. I don't know. I'm not good at it. Maybe having a baby girl will help me out with that.
And having a daughter is going to help you. My daughter has certainly helped me in terms of, I've tapped into emotions I didn't know I had. And as your baby girl gets older, it's going to change you, man. I trust me.
Well, I hope so, because
trust me.
I don't want her crying or something to me. I'm looking at her like,
trust me, because you're like dead inside. So
yeah, I am.
You need, you need to come alive.
I don't have a soul.
No.
And I'm not sorry about it. But let's switch gears, okay? Let's switch gears because I have a question for you. How do you feel about this new generation of women?
Okay. When you say new age, are you talking about a certain age group, or are you just talking about?
I'm talking about the new generation of female, the new generation of female that expects an old school mentality out of her man, while she keeps a new school mentality.
That's not gonna work.
Right?
That's not gonna work.
So the whole, I want a man to take care of me, to do this,
but I do hot girl summer and all.
But I do hot girl summer.
Oh no. We're not having all that.
I want a man to do this, and this. It's his responsibility to take care of me because I'm a girl or I'm a woman. I'm his woman. All the while, they do not have any of the attributes of
that old school,
their grandmothers and great grandmas. So, that's so crazy.
Here's the problem with that. That's a double standard, and you can't.
Fuck.
Yeah, and you can't have a double standard only when it benefits you. You need to either be one way or the other way. It can't be, I want an old school man when it comes to the things that benefit me, but when he's expecting kind of the things that go along with that old school mentality,
can't do it. They
either can't do it or don't want to do it, or feel offended that you even asked.
How could you ask me to wash the dishes?
This ain't the 50s. This But you want him to act like a man
you
from
want
the
him
50s.
To take care
That's
of all
not
the bills
no.
And be protector and provider while you out here twerking. On the stage.
We not doing that
for cash.
We not doing that.
Yeah, I just don't get that whole thing.
No,
I mean, and you see, and it really drives me crazy. The stuff, a lot of the stuff that I speak about is I scroll through my Facebook timeline.
Okay.
And a lot of my posts come from the stuff that I see real time.
Okay.
Because that's where my humor comes into. Because I always find a twist to make it funny. Because I feel like it's laughable anyways, the shit that they're saying, right? So you get these certain group of ladies where they say, well, he's not a man if he goes half. Okay? All right.
If he goes half on the bill?
Half on the bill.
Or half on the baby?
Half on the bill, half on the rent, half on this, half on that. I'm old school, me personally, so I agree. But
what you expecting?
What yeah. what are you doing? Right? That's the thing. What are you doing? Why are you guys talking about these men like dogs when you are not doing something that's going to make him want to take care of you? Like, I think it's this whole idea of vagina having power. It's just, I don't understand it. Like, for them to believe that they have that kind of power based off what their body part is, it's, to me, it's a head scratcher.
So said another way, you're saying that you feel like women who fall into this category that you're talking about,
right,
are using or feeling like that's what they bring to the table, and
exactly.
Because they bring that to the table,
yes,
that's enough.
Since I bring sex to the table, I'm entitled to everything,
right,
that you have, right? Plus, take me shopping, take me on trips, do this and do that, just because I'm having sex with you. Now, granted, it's a lot of beautiful women that do not think like this. It just drives me crazy when I see women that believe their vagina gives them more of a window to have more things besides just what they already at. And a lot of times it's just sex anyways, right? So why do you believe that body part of yours it's making you entitled to everything while you do nothing? I just don't get that.
Yeah,
that whole...
and again, for the people out there, we want to clarify, this is not across the board.
Damn shame. We got to keep saying disclaimer. I'm just saying.
This is not across the board. We're talking about certain types of men, certain types of women. We're just speaking from the male perspective now, and just kind of the things that we see out on social media, questions we get. So back to that, I think an important question that two people should ask each other, right? When it comes to male and female relationships, before you start dating, before you do anything, the first thing I think a person should do is understand how being in a relationship with this individual is going to benefit them. Yeah. You have to know the benefit.
Yeah.
And I think this is a problem with relationships today. People are getting into relationships purely off of emotion.
Yep.
They have not sat down and discussed what are we supposed to get out of this relationship, because there should be a benefit.
Yeah, for both parties.
For both parties.
Yes.
The woman should be clearly defined for the woman what she's getting from the guy, and it should be clearly defined for the guy what he's getting from the woman. So I think an important question that first time you go out for drinks and you're hanging out and you met each other on the swipe right, left, whatever the hell young people are doing right now.
Tinder booty.
Whatever, right?
I think that's what it's
I think when you have that first meeting, the first question you should ask is, how will being in a relationship with you benefit me? In other words, what do you bring to the table? And people get offended by that question. But that is the question that people have been asking since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Mike. And this is why I think marriages worked a long time ago, because it was clearly defined.
Yes. You defined
it was
your
arranged.
Role.
You knew exactly why you were marrying this person.
Your role. You knew your role and you played your role.
Whatever that role was.
You stayed in your relationship lane. You stayed in your relationship lane.
You going to another. You're going to another level right now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: when I finally, one of these days, I'm gonna just literally sit back and I'm gonna talk in front of this camera, because a lot of people ask me, Mike, what does that mean?
People, you don't want this.
I'm gonna break it down.
You're gonna get these words.
I'm gonna get these words, and then y'all gonna be either mad, or it's gonna be like, you know what, this little dude got some. You know, I was about to say something else, but I had to put dude in there. Has a lot to say about this subject, because I look at it all the time, man. Stay in your relationship lane. It's like it's a whole it's a book. I'm gonna write a book about this.
Well,
it's a bestseller already.
Well, I remember we had some deep discussion about this. I think we were in Miami, sitting down having breakfast one time, and we were having this similar discussion about the whole relationship lane piece. I do think that a person should pursue those who they feel kind of fit
yes
where they are in life.
Yes Yes.
I have no problem with people shooting for the stars and the moon and all that kind of stuff.
You're wasting your time.
However, I've told several ladies this in my family, in our family, and just throughout life. When I'm asked about relationship advice, I say, first of all, ladies, this list y'all have, you have to stop with this list. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You want the guy, he's 6'5", he's ripped, he's rich, he's good looking, he's traveled, he's cultured, he's all this, all that, da. And you're passing over good guys.
Yep.
Good guys who may treat you like gold. Good guys. Aiming for this person when the person that wants this may not even be half of those things. And I feel like, out of fairness, if you want something from people and you desire something, you have a list, you have to be those same things that are on that list. That's just my opinion.
All I know is that if you are showing your body on social media, you deserve a rapper.
What?
You deserve a 2 Chainz looking dude. Like, you deserve a dude that's gonna be okay with that, right? You're not gonna get a man that's in corporate America. Like, he's not want to see that. And if he does, and if you do get him, it's for one reason. He's not getting with you for a long-term thing. His relationship lane is someone that's gonna match him. He don't want nobody out here, and I be trying.
You know what? That's true in a lot of cases.
Yeah, I mean,
it is.
But
it is.
I mean, we're not talking.
It's true in a lot of cases.
Again, we're speaking. We can't speak for everybody, right? So I'm just saying in general, from my perspective, right? When I see women are leading with their body, but they expect a different result from a man.
That's insanity.
That's insanity.
That's insanity.
You cannot do that and expect a guy to want something besides what you're showing him. You're showing him the ass, but then, well, I have feelings too. He ain't give a damn about your feelings because you're leading with your booty.
Well, and again, we're not shaming anybody for doing leading with anything or whatever, but we're just talking about outcomes here. We're talking about outcomes here.
Man, look,
if you lead with sex,
yes,
that's what you're going to get.
Exactly.
100%. It's what you're going to get.
I'm not body shaming. I'm not talking about, women have the right to do whatever they want to do with their body.
100%.
Just like men have a right to do with everybody. You are a person,
But we're talking about outcomes here.
Outcomes. Complete outcomes. I know. I see it every day where, I ain't got a man. But then you have your ass to the side, making men focus on that, but then
saying you want a different...
Yes. How does that even make any sense? How do you want a man that works, that's a 6-figure income, that's not a rapper, that's why I said rappers, that has a 6-figure income? How do you want a man that has that's traveled, that's intelligent, that has everything that you say that you want, but you're not advertising to that man? No. You're
selling something that's for an entirely different audience. 100%.
Future. And you're advertising the future.
Shout out to Future. No disrespect, Future. Yeah.
I'm just saying. You're advertising the future, and the other the Jeezy and all them cats are down in Atlanta. I'm just saying it doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't work that way. Typically
at
all.
You do not see every now and again you might see it work. But
and I'm gonna just give this for free right now. When you're talking about men and what men want and look for in relationships, men, I hate to say it this way, but it's true and it's my opinion and I'm entitled to that. Men tend to marry virtue.
Yes.
And have fun with the fun girl.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
So a lot of situations where you get to the relationship phase, if what you're saying that you have to offer strictly has to do with things that are of a sexual nature.
Would you care for a tram?